Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Ladies and gentlemen, they are now coming out saying that the US, when those B 2 bombers were over there dropping those bunker busters, nothing was damaged. All three sites that they claim they destroyed, remember Donald Trump said they obliterated, they said all three of those sites are still intact. This is a recent satellite photo. And when you look on the ground, you don't see no damage here, y'all. And that's what they're saying, that the US did not destroy anything. So this was a waste of time, a waste of millions and millions of dollars, a waste of bombs, and everything it took for the US to go over there and drop bombs. Now, this just goes to show you America is not war ready. Anytime you claim you obliterated, this is Donald Trump's word, obliterated these sites and the satellite shots and everything is coming back that nothing was destroyed, you are not war ready. You are not war ready, America. You're not. And your president is a liar. He got in front of the cameras trying to make a big finale out of these bombings, and America did not hit anything of significance over there. The reports are all coming out. So they said, they're going to resume with the ceasefire, although that was a failure. Bombing took place on both sides, but it was far worse than Israel for sending a barrage of missiles over there. So now the White House is scrambling, trying to refute reports that they did not destroy these facilities that they claim they destroyed. They were carrying out nuclear programs. Well, Tulsi Gabbard was trying to tell Donald Trump that they didn't see this activity Donald Trump was claiming. Nope, not Donald Trump. Whenever he believes something, that means it's true. Just like the white genocide over in South Africa. This man is an idiot and he believes any damn thing. Once he sets his mind on believing something, you can't break him, even if it's a straight up lie. Now, maybe you should have listened to your national intelligence when they said they didn't see this nuclear activity going on. Perhaps you should have listened, Donald Trump. I know you don't like to listen to anybody and you think you're right about everything. That's why when I heard about these bombings and Donald Trump was all in front of the cameras, we so psyched. I had my doubts. And I even said, when it comes down to Donald Trump, I'm not quick to believe Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a pathological liar. This man don't tell the truth about anything. And I had my doubts when I was listening to that press conference, and then old drunkard Pete Hegseth come on behind him talking crap. I was like, I'm not feeling it. But I know people in this country, want to believe Donald Trump and they'll just run with anything he says, even if it's a lie. So, according to what's coming out of Iran, it is confirmed that they moved everything out of those locations. the next day they were saying they went in there to look, they found no uranium. And see, when I heard that, I knew they went in there prior to and moved all of the stuff out. And this is the way I see it. If you're going to get a location because you think illegal activities are going on, why don't you just get those locations? Why are you making some grand announcement days and a week before you send those bombers over there? You just gave them ample time to move everything out, which they did apparently, because was found. Nothing was found. I don't know. Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth, you know, a war. I'm just telling you that adds up to disaster. You know, you should have left your generals in there. Pete Hegseth is a drunk. He's not a general. All right. And this is very dangerous. And to me, it shows that the intelligence coming out of Pete Hegseth, the defense secretary, his group is deeply flawed. And that is problematic when your president and your defense secretary are making claims and then not even a full 2 days later, you're finding out their claims are completely false. So it's saying US government employees and their families are still restricted from traveling to Tel Aviv, in that area. And, so a couple of locations have been badly damaged. Tel Aviv, I think, Haifa, and now they're saying Jerusalem and Beersheba have also have significant damage over there in Israel. And, the US embassy is closed. You can't have no embassy opened over there, and all of this bombing is take and I really believe we're being misled on purpose. I really do. Now I reflect back, did the US just want to give us the illusion of an attack, but there really was not one at all? Something is definitely up. They made a big deal out of this thing, and it was just too easy for them to do it. And not only that, if you're going to destroy a site, wouldn't you want to wait before you come out to the public to say you obliterated these sites? So you said this immediately after the bombing, and you did not do a thorough investigation to see what shape these alleged bunkers were in that you hit. But y'all, like I said, this is a recent satellite shot of the location Donald Trump claimed he got. Do you see any major damage on this map? That's why they're saying nothing was damaged. Nothing. This is absolutely ridiculous. And it just proves how incompetent the Trump administration is. He put a bunch of people in top positions with zero experience, and it shows. It shows. This is shameful. This went out. That news conference Donald Trump did, running his mouth, that went out worldwide. Now you really look stupid to everybody. Y'all, Please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.